Hello, everybody. Here it is, 2nd of July. I'm so glad you made it. We're on about 7 or 8 YouTube channels right now. Like you see on the thumbnail, we're going to have a little bit of chat and do some Q&A. We'll do that after, okay? In the beginning, we're going to chat. We'll let you know when we're going to start the Q&A. First thing I want to say is tomorrow, after discussing with Red and Chris, we're going to have, planning on having O Connect at 12 noon. 360 at 12 noon tomorrow. But either way, if O Connect is not, if OES is not back up, we'll do it on Restream, and we'll stream it out to all the channels so you'll get the information anyway. Either way, we'll find that out tomorrow. It's very simple. Chris will talk about Restream a little bit in a little bit. The other thing, we have done some, we talked about little things that you can do to get you where you want to get, bottom line, as Mr. Mike Ellis always says, in ONPASSIVE. Using ONPASSIVE without being, let me say it again, a marketer, okay? A lot of people tell me they're marketers. Well, I ask them 4 or 5 questions and I automatically eliminate that no, they're probably not. I know what they were told and all that. Marketing is not easy. It's very in-depth. There's many things. A/B testing, what works. And by the way, marketing means you can get traffic, targeted traffic every day, different people every day to come to your site. And I don't mean solo ads and all that garbage, okay? So it's very difficult. With ONPASSIVE, which I really am blown away over, is the branding and marketing from the company is going to be tons of people here coming to the platform. Why are they coming to ONPASSIVE? I'm going to tell you why, because it will have state-of-the-art tools that everybody needs or wants. All right, look, I may not need this one, but would I do anything online without a video conferencing? No. I want the best for the lowest price I can get at the highest technology. O Connect. What I'm seeing in O Connect right now, my opinion, and I've tried many of them, blows everybody out of the water. And even more mind-blowing than that, Mr. Mufara said when it came out 3.5 months ago, yeah, this is good. Wait till you see what we got coming. Whoa, that's the company we're in. Where great's not good enough. So you got that, you've got O Create, you've got all these things. And I'm telling you, O Create, we had, there was an app you could buy, I forgot what it was called. Doesn't matter, where you could get in and build your own site. And the problem with that was they made it sound simple. Anybody can do it. But they know, yeah, you can do it. But when you're done with it, it's a site that nobody's going to click on because it looks like some little kid did it. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you can have a nice looking site. You have to have something that goes boom, right away, boom. Says a lot without taking up too much of your time. All these little things, because this is a now type of people. Now, when I was a kid, I would go in the morning and the news would be on at 5 o'clock, channel 3, 6, or 10. And we had VHF was 30, 40, 29 and 48. That's it. Any news around the world, you didn't hear about it until 5 o'clock. Now, millions of Jimmy Olsons out there. They got the phone and they do it live. They actually, news outfits use those clips from everyday people to give you the news. It's now, that's the generation. So you have to you have to think that way. Even if you're an old guy like me, you got to move with the times. And ONPASSIVE is moving with the times. And the beauty of it is it gives you the tools as if you're up to date 25-year-old. because it's built for you. Everything's drag and drop. You know what drag and drop is? Hold your mouse on it, drag it over, boom, now it's part of your website. Edit, edit. Well, you read it and it says, I, John Smith, change it. I, Marty DeGarmo. That's it. And you can do all that. I don't like that color. Boom. I don't like the way that looks. Boom. The redirect. Where do I want them to go after this? And you think about it for a minute. And look, we brainstorm, which I was talking about, in a group and say, hey, Fred, what would you do? Well, I would have it go from here to here. What are you trying to promote? Oh, I'm promoting ONPASSIVE as tools. That's a different animal. I'm using ONPASSIVE to promote my other business. That's a different animal. But all that is possible. Listen, every MLM that I've ever been in, and I've been in, we figured me and Mike at least 50. Every one of them, you have to buy a kit. And the kit wasn't good for anything. It was good for nothing. You couldn't blow your nose on it. It does nothing for you. What a kit really is, it's a box of stuff that you have to buy from the company to put you at a place where you qualify. That's not a kit. Then you put it in your garage in some cases. But the thing about ONPASSIVE is whatever business you like, and I know there's people out there pushing health and wellness. They're doing I don't care what it is. You do it. You use ONPASSIVE as the toolkit. Listen, every time we invited people onto a business, myself, Mike, and Dan, the first thing we were thinking, how do we help them get going? Now, we could use the same old crap that you're hearing every day, some from people and founders, that will do what I'm doing and you'll be rich. That's MLM BS. You know what BS is? Buffalo. Okay, it doesn't work that way. If it worked, there wouldn't be only 1% of the people making money. People can't duplicate themselves. If I could easily duplicate somebody financially, I'd copy off Elon Musk. I'd be worth a couple $100 billion. It's not possible. So what you have is in ONPASSIVE is, okay, Marty, you dodo bird, you've got this business, you want to share some lotion that you really believe in, you've got testimonials. Okay, what are you going to put together? Well, I'm going to get Create and modify it to me. I'm going to get this so people can reach me. So I put my club in there, what club it is. Then I put, where I want them to redirect. And you start building this small universe. Everybody in ONPASSIVE should build their own little universe. You should own your own little ONPASSIVE. Stop looking at the big picture. This is big enough for you to build for you and your family. Now, where is the piece that's missing? If I invite people in, now I'm going to be pushing ONPASSIVE itself. So that's different, like I said. But let's say I had something I loved and I've used it before. Something I drank or ate or whatever, and it really helped me. You got to be careful how you say it because we're not doctors. But you can say, for me, I started taking this, and this is before and this is after, and these are my friends, and you do a little testimonial. But here's where ONPASSIVE kicks everybody else in the butt. When Freddie comes in and likes my products, and he really likes it, he could go to his family. If he's freaking insane, you never go to your family. Don't go to your family. He needs to go to people he doesn't know. And he needs to be able to figure out how to do it. Well, how do you do it? Okay, Johnny, here's what you need. You need to O Connect. Oh, I do. You need to get O Create. Okay. O Pal. And you tell him why he's doing that. And then you make a package within ONPASSIVE. This is the package that Johnny needs. So when he invites people into his business, he says to them, How big do you want to grow this? Are you happy just using it as a customer? Because I'm not here to push you into anything. Or would you like to make a business out of it? Oh, I'd love to make a business out of it. Okay, I'm not going to sell you a BS Buffalo, you know. I'm going to give you a toolkit that you insist people get. Now, here's what's going to happen. People automatically go, boom, they put up a shield, and go, oh, he's trying to get me. No, no, no. Listen, if you say it right, I want you to succeed. You know what you want. You got to know what you want. The toolkit, if you use it, will also pay you. No, I didn't freeze, but I'm frozen. The toolkit will pay you to use it. Now, that would be like you're going into a mine and you're a gold miner and you got a pick and you got a little sifter pan and you're using it. And every time you use the pick in the pan, you get paid for it. Plus the gold that you might find from the product that you're trying to sell. And you tell them that you want more than one stream of revenue, right? Why not make revenue on the very kit that you put together for people to succeed just like you did? And help them. Once they realize that it's not me, it's we, and you have the tools to do it, and by using the tools you get paid for it, what will actually happen, and you can tell them this, by the way, sharing this great product that you absolutely love, and I've seen some of the testimonials that look really powerful, there's a good chance that the Snap-on tool kit you bought will bring in more revenue than the actual product that you're trying to sell. No joke. You tell them stuff like that, and be honest with them. Look, I'm not going to give you a line of BS because you can't duplicate what I'm doing. I can't duplicate what Chris is doing. Nobody can duplicate. That's a lie. That's a lie. Numbers don't lie. If duplication was fact, there wouldn't be one Tony Robbins. There'd be half a planet full of them. So this gives you the opportunity to be you, build your business in multiple streams of income. Because you're also going to bring people in to that product, if that's what you're focused on, that will actually use the product for themselves and build on passive. Because the first thing people are going to do is judge revenue. Okay, here's the package. Here's what I'm making. Here's what I'm making from the product. Here's what I'm making from the tools. This is making double. Well, why not take that 1/4 or half of my energy from here and put it here? I get all these products free now because I'm making way more money than I put in. So you take the products and you become an affiliate for ONPASSIVE tools, which is going to expand daily. Anyway, just a thought. I wanted to go make people, I like people to get them to think of what's possible in this business. And remember, I know you're thinking, yeah, it's easy for you to say, but that's not what I'm saying. When it's time, we get a club and we work together, and we can sit in a club and say, here's what I did, here's what the results were. You're in the same club and you go, oh, did you send out that website? No, I changed it. Here's the background I used. Now, and on that video, I use this video. You might wind up with 50 clips, little clips, 30 seconds. You could put the clips on a rotator. So you could show the page, but every time somebody clicks on, it's a different video. But those are little things we could find out how to do together and let people decide. Getting paid for the tools and the product itself, come on, nobody does that. Ash made this platform. If he was to make a platform for himself personally, it would be ONPASSIVE. He did it though, so it's scaled for the world. Anybody that wants to do it. And you would think, oh, wow, this is so cool. Everybody will do it. Really? How many people told you no? That's what makes the world go round. But you're going to find a lot more people that are in love with what they're doing, and you sell ONPASSIVE as a tool to help promote what they're doing. That's all. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Chris, and I'll be back if I can think of anything. When Chris is done, we'll do Q&A a little bit. Go ahead, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, my brother Marty. I love you with all my heart. Love your words of wisdom. As a matter of fact, I got a lot of compliments on what you were saying yesterday. I'm sure I'll get them today. I appreciate what you do every single day. I appreciate my admins because they do a great job. I love you for that. And let me say, first of all, I want to hand out some prayers today, real quick, to people. Sometimes you think you have a little rough in your life, and then you hear someone talk about their story. And one of those stories is our good, beautiful sister, Sherry Green. She's going through some issues right now. I'm asking that you pray for her, lift her up. You can probably even contact her, get us some good words. And my other brother is Rob Gorman. Rob Gorman, I watched his live the other day. He was going through some stuff. They do have to cut down some of their shows because of his health. He didn't talk a lot about it, but Rob, we're praying for you. We love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Doctor's orders. I know exactly what doctor's orders are, and we're always praying for all of you. Now, I want to mention something. I just had a question sent to me an email as Marty's talking. Hey, how do I find? Listen, every one of you know that we come on every single day at 10 o'clock. We do our thing. That's not going to change. If it did change, we'd post it on our social media right now because you have no back office to go into. But we are on every single. I'm not a calendar, but my life is on a time zone right now. It's 10 o'clock. And other shows that I jump on. But you already know these shows that's been on forever. So stay tuned to our YouTube channels. That's what we're doing right now. And it'll go. I want to say this. Collins just sent me a text. He's coming on with Andy at 2 o'clock. Both awesome. Very good. I actually love them because they speak the truth and they put all kind of crazy stuff in it. And I love it. So pay attention to that. Now, I also want to send out a very special birthday to Dr. Modi, who went home. He's no longer with us. Happy birthday to you in heaven, Dr. Modi. And to all of India, remember what he was about. He was about helping people. He believed in ONPASSIVE. He was about giving. He believed in ONPASSIVE. So let's always keep him in our mind, especially my Indian brothers and sisters. Dr. Modi, we miss you. And I promise I'll see you someday soon. Not soon, but someday. I don't want it to be soon. I don't want to die. I want to live. And that's the truth. I have more reasons to live every single day I wake up alive, if that makes any sense. But my gosh, what we're part of is an amazing thing. Marty said something, multiple streams of income. When have you guys ever had multiple streams of income? I had one job. That was my income. If I could have times that by 10 and had multiple streams of income coming from my one job, woo! I might be sitting on a big yacht right now talking to you. But that's what is coming our way. Multiple streams of income. Write it down, stick it in your head, and think about that. That's all you need to think about right now. Ashmafar is doing all the work. Let him do what he's got to do. And keep thinking multiple streams of income, positive, helping, and all kind of crazy. All right, now, I would like to make a quick announcement. We are doing Shining the Light. We are postponing it right now until OConnect comes back. Reason being is because not only do we want to shine the light on you, each individual, but we also want to shine the light on our phenomenal product, OConnect. So I know I have Pakistan, Singapore, Bangladesh, not 2 or 3 other groups sending me pictures. Keep sending them to me. Kevin's making the posters as we go. I said, don't schedule nothing yet, but we decided that we don't want to shine the light on others right now because we want our product to be there, and that's what we're going to do. But we also are going to start a couple times a week inviting people to our live to shine the light on them, just to let you know that there's different branches that we can do to shine the light. We realize there's millions of people, and it'll help out. So be prepared. You might get a phone call one day. Hey, you want to come on our live, talk about a passive, talk a little bit about you. And that's what we're going to do. And the reason we are waiting for O Connect, because Restream, I don't want to say it sucks, but it's not O Connect. And people have a hard time getting into Restream. And it takes sometimes 30 minutes to get the show going because it's hard to figure out Restream. And that's why we're doing it. I got to bring this up. Tanya and Passive had texted me this morning. Let me read it to you. Now, as you know, I did some reconnaissance on a couple of groups yesterday, asking people to leave those groups. And boy, did people leave those groups, and they're coming into OnPassive Nation. Tanya explained to me, and I want to explain this all to you. Hold on. Okay. If you have a locked profile and you're trying to get into OnPassive Nation, that's not going to happen. Tanya, who's about ready to kill me because all these people are coming in. You have to answer the questions, okay? But if you have a locked profile, because Tanya just doesn't say, "Oh yeah, I know that name." She goes and she checks your profile, see what you're doing, see if you're talking about a passive, whatever post, and that's when she'll let you in. But if you have a locked profile, Tanya cannot check it out, and she's the best administrator I've ever seen in my life. And people sometimes get mad at her because she answers the truth or she doesn't let you in. There's reasons for some people that she didn't let you in. I can't get in there. Why? Well, Tanya wouldn't let me because you probably did something against the standards of OnPassive Nation or just in passive or in general. So just remember, don't lock your profile. One thing about OnPassive is we want everyone to be seen. We do have a lot of bad individuals out there that try to get in and say stupid crap and all that fun stuff. And that's okay. That's normal. I'm going to hear it the rest of my life. Even when I'm standing on top of the top, people are still not going to like me. And that is okay by me. I don't expect everyone to like me. If you would have heard the conversation this morning, I have my son here for a couple of days. And then we're going up north and we're going to go camping with my family, which is a first in 30 years, 20 years. And my son and my son is a technical just guru in his mind that he wants to do all this stuff. So I gave the phone to Marty DeGarmo, and I'm surprised we're not 30 minutes late because they were talking. They were talking about ideas. And I'm going to go over here, Joe. You guys just keep talking, but it was really cool. That was something that someday in the future we will do on two peas in a pod on our podcast. That's the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about. How to build your business by using the OnPassive tools. Get paid for using everything. I still love that. I got paid by the hour for 32 years. Okay. If I got paid for what I really did there, woof, that's what OnPassive is going to do, where you're going to get paid for using everything. Yep. There's all kind of things out there that do this and do that, and you got to jump through hoops, but they do not pay you. So that's a big thing. Multiple streams of income through OnPassive. If you're a early bird founder, you should know what I'm talking about. And it's very, very exciting to me. I'm excited because Canada had a beautiful day yesterday at Canada Day, and the American 4th of July is coming up. So I will broadcast that. I can't wait because for the first time in many years, I'm going somewhere with my kids, and I love it. It's awesome to me because I didn't have a lot of chances to be with my kids because one moved out of state. The other one was going to school and has a career now. But this weekend is ours, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'll be hooking up I have a very small boat now. I'm going to hook it up to my RV, and we're going. I will be bringing my laptop. I will still be doing lives with Marty every day. And it's just going to be fun. Stay excited, guys. All right. Stay excited. What did Tanya say? Just open your profile okay. Stay excited. Stay fired up. And remember, I haven't done nothing in a long time. Yeah, I went on a little trip for 3 months. That will continue when OnPassive really gets going is where you're going to see me start traveling a lot more. Right now, I got some family things I got to deal with, but I'm still doing OnPassive. I'm not going to miss on passive every morning at 10, unless I stop breathing, then when you don't see me there, but stay positive. Amplify is the man, I call him, because of all the things that he's probably doing or going through, which we don't know. We hear say things. My thing is I hear people saying certain things about certain things, and I'm like, well, I don't even know if that's true. I don't say it unless I know it's the truth. I made that mistake 3 years ago, and I posted something I shouldn't have because I listened to somebody else, and boy, did I get it. I got it really good. And I don't want anyone to feel that way, because the responsibility that myself and Marty have of telling you the truth is huge. To speaking the truth, showing you the right way, that's a huge responsibility, which I love. But I want everyone, no matter if you're doing a webinar or you're sitting back, we all want you on the same page. And by coming to these lives or our YouTubes right now, even though the back office is still migrating, even though we come on every day on YouTubes and we talk about on passive what's going on, Marty gives his take, which is awesome. I give my take, which is happy birthdays to anyone that has a birthday. I say some prayers because that's who I am. I'm not going to change. I love me. I want you to look in the mirror, all of you, and say, I love me, but you, not me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I get crazy. The more excited I get, the crazier I get, because the ideas in my head are flowing what I'm going to do with these products. My son and I were talking about all kind of things, making different kind of social medias and funny things we're going to do. And it's going to be a blast. All thanks to ONPASSIVE, because I'm going to use their tools, their products, which I'm going to get paid for. And so are you, to create some excitement in this world. Because right now, this world needs a lot of excitement. I am praying for every country right now that things stop bad. I pray to get evil out of my life, out of this world. And that's what ONPASSIVE is. ONPASSIVE is going to slowly float in. And you're going to slowly see the evil get thrown away where it can't be touched. ONPASSIVE is going to change the world one person at a time, one country, one state, wherever you are. We're going to change it for the better because of all of you. Marty DeGarmo, that's all I have. Back to you, my brother.
Fantastic. Wow, 30 minutes. We're done. We wrap it up. Yeah, I do want to emphasize ONPASSIVE Nation, the original one, started with myself, Mike, and Dan. We have created it. There was a reason, even back 4.5, 5 years ago, we wanted to build relationships. If you want the truth, I mean, everybody makes mistakes, but if you want the truth and you want it firsthand, besides Ash, I mean, the secondhand, but trustworthy, ONPASSIVE Nation's where you need to go. You just got to follow the rules. If I don't follow the rules, Tanya will kick me out. So just do the right thing. It's a good place to be. You can chat with each other, no problem. But you start promoting stuff and all that, and all of a sudden you're going to see darkness. That means you've been kicked out. So don't play that. A lot of people watching. I see other groups where they've gone, crazy because nobody's really watching them. That's horrendous. Horrendous. There's other groups that took over ONPASSIVE Nation name because that's what people do. I don't get it. You can't come up with your own name. But yeah, if people want to join, fill out the questionnaire. And like Tanya said, don't hide who you are because you won't get in. If you block who you are, you're not getting in. If you can't say who you are, I don't want you in. Neither does Tanya or anybody else. You know who you are. If you're somebody shady and you can't let us know, then okay. Like Tanya said, you can unblock it, come in. Maybe it's something with work or something. Okay. Once you're in, block it again. But we need to know you're real and you're human. Anyway, we have almost 550 people here today. I really appreciate it.
Let's take, Marty, since we did, so let's take 5-10 minutes and do some Q&A.
Oh, yeah.
The rules.
Here we go. We will answer some questions, but here's what you need to do. Stop chatting with each other for a minute. And if you have a question, it'd be easy for Chris to find. Put a Q and then ask your question. And we'll do it for a couple minutes. I don't mind.
Yeah.
So ready, go.
I'm ready. Let's see. And they're going to come fast. So, wow. People, can you stop chatting just for a couple minutes so we can get some questions in
Stop
here? Maybe you don't
chatting, and we'll do some Q&A. Put Q, here's my question. Q, here's my question. We're still getting hi, love you. Yeah, thumbs up. Okay.
We love you too.
It takes a while to back down. There we go.
Slowing down. There's a question. Have a gorgeous day. Answer yes.
Yes.
I expansion, good results 4 to 5 days. No idea what that means, but I don't see any questions. Come on, guys. I know you got something out there. You're very welcome. Question. Why is your head so big? Red. Because I have so much knowledge in there, Redford, that it just exploded.
So. Did he ask that question?
He did.
Well, no. Here's the real answer, Red. We saw that planetarium you call ahead, right? And it was very off center. It was like, here you are with this massive head, and me and Christy's little dinky ones, and we worked on building our head, so we're trying to get close to yours.
He's paying back. Okay, I got some questions. All right. Hold on. Stop chatting, guys. Where'd it go?
You can go back
said,
down.
Why? What if I don't have 6 people for shining the light? That's okay. The less, the better, because it's quicker. If you have 3 or 4 people that want to do it, that's
no. Yeah, here's the thing. If you want to be in Shine the Light, give your name and your email to Chris. We can add you to other people. We're just saying if you have a group, it makes it easier. That's all. We want anybody that wants to come, really.
Okay. Vivine Benny said, can we do a crash course on Omar? We will.
Yes.
How to update the profile for multiple accounts? I'm not sure that I understand that question. You understand that question?
What was the question?
How do you update your profile for multiple accounts? You might be able to answer that better than I can.
Put your account for multiple accounts. You log into each one of them and change your profile. I don't know what you mean, unless you're talking about Facebook, or I'm not sure what you mean. Either way, you log in and change it.
All right, you ready?
I have. Peter asked, "Are the updates going to be there when it comes back on?" I believe there'll be some updates or new version or new whatever when ONPASSIVE comes back on. Now, if anybody's telling you it's coming back on in an hour, a half hour, an hour from now, tomorrow, we don't know. But we do know there's a lot going on. It'll be back exactly, write this down, exactly when they're done.
All right.
We'll be okay.
Here's a question. How can I market a passive if the service is down? By doing what we're doing right now. You could share all of our lives.
How can I what?
How can I market, dog? How can I market a passive belly? Ah, shoot, my guy's here. How can I market a passive?
You mean bring people in? I would just wait till it comes back. We've had 6 years to do that, and you'll have 60 years when it comes back up. It's no big deal.
Keep reading. I'll be right back. I got someone at my door. Sorry. Hey, come on. Come on back to the fence.
He doesn't mute himself, right, guys?
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Bubba. Yeah, crazy dog.
I muted him. All right, what do we got? Any more Q&A? Oh, here's one. I gotta look at them. Man, they're flying by. Will we be able to build our own product app in our own language using ONPASSIVE tools? Vivine, of course, you being a big thinker, do I know that we'll be able to do that? Everything I know right now? No, I don't know that. Will I be surprised if that was possible as time goes on? I believe it would be. I really do. If it's needed and people want it and it solves an issue, it will be there. That's Ask Me Far. Very good question, though. Very good. Those are things once we get rocking and rolling and we can stabilize, probably be suggestion box or something, Vivian, and that's a very good question, actually.
Okay, I apologize, Marty. I got the someone at my door. They need to get in my yard, and the dog's crazy. Okay.
We build our own product app. Well, I'll tell you what. I can tell you this. I believe you'll be able to go with Create, make a page for a certain product, whatever one you want. Put images in, and put your language in there. Absolutely, because that's possible now. So yeah, you'll be able to do that. Create, you're going to be able to do anything you want. That kind of thing. Because even if they don't have a language translator for that, you can go to Google, and they have Google Translate right now. Plus, you know the language. Remember, you could look at pre-written things about the product, and you can change the wording to your language. So anything's possible. But will there be more and more down the road? Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm back. I don't know. I'm going to read a couple I just seen pop up because I'm. Hold on, where'd it go? It was someone died. Where'd it go? Someone died back in March. Listen, you first contact their family. He's asking, can I take over the account? First thing you do is you got to contact their family members and do it, because if you don't have their information, or maybe it's something that you bought or paid, it's doable. But we always try to contact the family first and try to let them take over the account. If they don't want it, well, then we could do something about it. When do the benefits from the marketing campaigns in Dubai? So I know we got some bad people on here, but let's see. French, you got that one, I think. Mamadou. I will, when everything gets going, we'll bring you on. So don't you worry.
Robert Takusi's here. Each account is a separate entity. Log into each one and update. Exactly. Yeah, Bob just said it. That's what I was trying. Could have said, but would have been much simpler. Hi, Chris. I'd like to shine the light on myself. Unfortunately, I'm only one. That's okay. Yeah, like I said, give him the information. We'll set it up. Marcianne, the dancer. My question. A lot of French people want to come. What can we do to help them because of the language? Well, eventually, Marcianne, we're going to have instant translator, and I'm guaranteed French is going to be one of them because it's such a big language.
Yeah.
So all that's going to come. It's going to be a bilingual company. It has to be. We're global. So yeah, I'm sure that's in there. Like I said, Marcianne, we push that if it's not right away, but oh yeah, I believe it'll be there. Guarantee it. And plus, people like yourself, Marcianne, can help people out a long time down the road until we get something that's more easy to use. Because you know the website, if you go to the top right-hand corner, you click it and you can change it to French, at least the website. And I think the same thing can be if you're creating a page. But even if it isn't, it will be. I believe that. That's my opinion. I believe that 100%.
All right, here's a good one. Here's my question. I became homeless when we were first registering my accounts. I have not done this yet. How do I reconcile? Well, you should first talk to the person that signed you up. And if he can't help you, we can help you with that.
What is it he wants to do?
When he first signed up, he became homeless.
Yeah.
And he never got to
migrate,
register to the OES.
Oh, yeah, we can help you. There's a lot of people can help you. Trust me, you'd be surprised. My question,
here's one. Good question, Vivine. I don't know. Will we be able to build our own product app in our own language?
I already answered her. Yeah.
Oh boy, we got some bad people in here today, but that's okay. Hey Bob, if you're on here and you see a question I missed, you can answer that. Do we have our own data center now? someone asked, is that true? We're migrating from AWS. That I don't know. I have none of those.
What was said, go look at the video.
Yeah.
I know people are saying we're transferring this to that, to that. They were working with AWS and there was a miscommunication. The site went down Friday instead of Monday. At 10 o'clock, I was supposed to go down. They're working on it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whether it is or it isn't, it's no hair off our back, right? I mean, what's the difference? But eventually, this is just common sense, and we've been told this, as soon as they can, they want to get their own servers because AWS sucks the money right out of all companies. So yeah, that's what they're working on. Will it happen next Monday or an hour from now? I don't know. We already know that the goal is that's what they want to do. Nobody wants to do that more than the person putting the bill, and his name is Ashley Farah. That's all.
All right, here's one. This is an easy one. Can we update one billing address for multiple accounts? Absolutely. I did. All my accounts is my same address. And be careful when you fill that out because right now, if you make a mistake, you got to wait a while until they do it again. But I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of things that change when we come into Verify and all that. So things will change. So don't get hung up on that. But yes, you can use it for your account.
And another thing I want to add, I want to say this to people. Sometimes we get questions about the corporate side. And I want to tell you something. No matter what happens on corporate side, whatever it is, I want you to ask yourself the same question. How many plant managers, let's just use an example. This is an example. How many plant managers has Amazon gone through? None of you know. Does it change you getting packages to your house?
Yeah.
No. So it's none of our business. It happens every day. Things happen. Well, does that mean this? Forget what it means. There's no reason to think about anything on the corporate side. Here's the question we ask ourselves. And I'll answer for me because I'm the only one I can answer for. Do you trust Ashley for 1,000%? Do you believe where he's taken us is going to change your life 1,000%? Do you know who all the loyal people in ONPASSIVE is? Both sides? No. Do you need to know that? Nope. I need to know that I did the best I could do. I share with anybody that wants to hear. I try to inspire people to think. But I want to tell you something. We know each other if we're here every day. I do trivia every night. We know certain people I know. But if you see somebody, a founder, and he pops up one time, he says a couple nice things, and you leave and go, he's a great person. How the freak do I know that? How do I know that? I was at work when I worked at Fortune 500 company, and I would be with people not in the corporate setting, but off-site or traveling with them. And I went, oh my God, if the company only knew who this person really is. No joke. I thought I knew that person. We don't know. It's not our job to know. We don't need to ask. I need to know why. When you bought your phone, did you ask about all the tech guys that worked on it? The freak do you care? It matters if it's working or not. Then you go to support if it's not and get a new one. Yeah, we worry about stuff that's none of our concern. It just doesn't even make sense. Because ONPASSIVE was so open, we think we're privileged or we should know this, that, this. No, why? It's a big company. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We're going to expand around the world. I don't care if I know anybody in corporate. I just want to know Mr. Mufar. I want to follow what he's doing. That's it. Have we met people in corporate that I really liked? Yes, of course. How could you not? But do I know everybody? No, I know Ash. Hi and the smile and all that doesn't mean I know him. I mean, come on. So don't worry about that stuff. I don't worry about that. I worry about, is Ash running the ship? He said 4 weeks ago, I'm taking hold of the steering wheel here. We might have got like a 1% or 0.5% off course, and I'm gonna put us back on course. Good enough for me. That's all I want to know.
All
Okay,
right.
go
Hold
ahead.
on. A couple more questions. This is a good question, actually. You guys stop chatting. Any idea how one will be able to verify an account for a child or someone under the age of 18? Let me say something first. In some countries, you're not allowed to do it because they have laws. But Marty's going to give you the perfect answer right now, which go ahead, Marty.
One more time, say it again. I was reading something nasty.
I know. Any idea how one will be able to verify an account for a child under the age of 18? Use yourself right now until they're old enough.
Yeah. No. You're right. I mean, don't put a child in here if they're not legal in your country. That would be crazy. And by the way, if anybody's saying anything negative, you've got to help us out. Give me their name and what channel they were on.
Because we're not going to announce them on here.
No, because I got a pond scummer and it sucks out crap.
Yeah.
And I can't do it if you don't tell me where they're at. Don't just say they're on YouTube. We're on 20 channels, so I don't know where they're at. Go ahead. The post we already.
Warren Morissette. He says that I missed Chris coming through Cincinnati. How do I contact you guys? I'm not going to put my email on here because if I do, all the people that don't like me will be saying stuff, and I don't need that. But
That's right.
You can contact Marty through I don't want to, either our Facebooks or social media. So, and guys, don't argue with people that are asking those questions. Just let them go. It's okay.
Yeah. Just give me their name and what channel they were on. You don't answer them. You don't have an answer they want to hear.
They come here because they want you to argue with them. Don't argue with them. Let them think what they got to think. We know that you're okay.
They're bottom
No,
eaters.
we are going to have 360 tomorrow. If O Connect is not there, we're going to do it on Restream.
Yeah.
Ash Farah is always invited to these things, and we never know till sometime 10 minutes after or even 20 minutes after the meeting starts if he's going to come on. But I know right now that he's extremely busy working for all of us. So, but that would happen to those founders who have not migrated to the. Oh, that's a good question, Marcianne. What would happen if the people from founders who have not migrated to the ecosystem? They still can once it gets back up. Some people are on the fence, and that's their choice. I ain't missing this one. I expect them. I have a lot of people that never did that. And you know what I say? You know what we say. We talk about it every day. If you don't want to do that, you're going to be really sorry soon but you have till, I think, September, if I'm not mistaken, unless that's changed, to get people in the ecosystem. Got to remember, a lot of people they got into it. They don't pay attention. And that's okay. Send them some emails. Let them know how to do it, when they can do it, and stay excited. But Ash Mafara isn't blocking anybody. He's saying it's going to be there. Get in. You know our policies of giving and everything else. It's a great thing, guys. If they don't want to do it, don't convince them. They will come. They will come when we build it. That saying goes. Is accounting accredited to other accounting softwares in different countries? Good question.
It will be, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, it will be. It's got to be universal. We're universal.
Let's see. Red said he's going to continue the Q&A on his show today. Please tell you about the 360 meeting. I can't. There's nothing to tell right now. Tomorrow's a different story. So just show up. Show up is all you got to do.
Paul, I don't want to argue. I want an answer for the founders. Paul, what are you, freaking some kind of big leader for all the founders? They ask the question. What do you want to know? Owning a server. Does Ash own a server? Of course he does. Well, that's a dumbass question.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody's lying to me. Yeah, we own servers.
Hey,
That's
don't
ridiculous.
even try to help these people, guys. They're here to argue. Just ignore them.
Yeah, I mean, it's do they own a website? Yeah.
Let me jump up here. Let's see. A couple more, then that's it.
Yeah, just let Paul go. He's obviously asking something that's stupid. He would got to realize, of course, they own servers.
Not plugged in. That's just how it works, man. You got to stay plugged in. Do you read the newspaper every day, Paul? Do you know everything that's going on in the world? Because maybe you should read the newspaper. I mean, come on.
I think Paul's confusing a data center with a server. A data center is full of many servers, okay? Yeah, we have servers. Just to rock
good.
Yeah.
Lady, you can go listen to him. He's going to have the same answers as we do. I think that's it, Marty. We can continue this once or twice a week.
Wake.
Whatever.
Wake.
All right. I'm good, buddy. I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to do one last thing just to add a little bit of laugh or a little bit of smile. Who's the best looking to you, Chris? Let's go. You got 1 minute. Go. Some people will be really smart and they're going to say something like, "You're both equal." My head does not look like that canned ham. Anyway, we're going to go. I'm joking. I stand with
Bob is putting some stuff in there.
I think Marty and Chris. I told you.
I'm not good looking. I'm just sexy. Remember that.
Big difference. Because let's think about that. A tortoise, are they good looking? No, but they must be sexy to a female tortoise.
Chris is a dog. Thank you, Diamond. I love that. Woof, woof. I was called the yard dog for many years at my plant. So, hey, listen, I'm here to help you. If you want to ask stupid questions I don't believe there's a stupid question, but the questions you're asking are I don't have answers for because you're looking for something I don't have. So I say go look somewhere else. 2 peas in a pod.
2 peas in a podcast. But you're close.
All right.
You just have no place in positive, right? No, not really. Yeah, they're pretty. But sometimes they come in because they want to let you know, I am here to save the day. Anyway.
Yeah.
They care about you. That's why they're here asking dumb questions. I said your dog is cute, Diamond, mommy.
I'm too sexy for my shirt now.
All right, I'm going to go.
Yeah, we got to go. Thank you for the questions, even from the ding-dongs.
What do you call me a ding-dong for?
I said from the ding-dongs that asked those questions.
You both have beautiful hearts, and that's what matters. Very, very good answer, Sherry Green.
Yeah.
See, that's how you do. She should run for office.
The check is in the mail, Sherry. The check is in the mail.